Greetings and welcome to the Fireside Chat. My name is Connor. With me is Jennifer, Sean, Leland, and Wendy. Say hello.
Oh, are we live? Hi.
You
Yeah,
can't make
hey.
me say hello. Oh, hello. How's everybody today?
Oh,
I'm good. It's Friday.
Well,
All
it's-
of my quizzes and exams are over, so I can finally relax for a minute.
Congratulations!
Hey.
But
Well,
is it
I have more next
successfully?
week, just for this week. I can relax for like the weekend.
And was it successful?
Yeah, for the most part, I'd say. I definitely passed.
Okay.
That's good.
Alright, so
That's actually the only thing that matters.
yesterday was a big day, as everyone knows. Hamsterdam
What happened
release.
yesterday?
You didn't tell us.
And
No, you got to tell us what happened
Yeah.
yesterday.
Amsterdam release 1st August, and second thing we had an 8-hour stream, which was
Never done
pretty
before.
interesting. We had a lot of colorful content, I should say.
Yeah, speaking of which, Wendy.
Yeah?
Are you talking about that green one?
Wendy.
Oh,
No, I can explain.
It's okay. You're
so-
innocent. Kairos, would you like to explain to the class what happened with that prompt?
That prompt. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
see.
know exactly
Let
which
me
prompt.
find it real quick.
Why is it Renee's? Why is it Renee's fault?
Because
I don't know.
he's the one who put it in there.
This is the thing.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the thing is, he didn't put any.
I didn't put
Well,
any
okay, maybe he put
prompts.
it in the list, but I'm the one who copied them all from the list to the game.
Oh, so you're the one at
Yeah.
fault.
You can blame me. You can blame me.
What was
Okay.
the
Yeah.
prompt?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't remember if that was in
Oh.
the like custom prompts or if we ran out and it was just a random one. But it
What-
doesn't
what
seem.
was the
It
prompt?
seems too short. It was
The
prompt was
for
lasagna.
Drawful was lasagna. So she
Okay, so-
drew a picture of our boy Sean with lasagnas.
Okay, so what happened is
There it is.
the innocence in person, am dyslexic, and Jean's name reads to me like lasagna sometimes, and sometimes like lasagna when I'm very conscious about it. I knew that we didn't have enough. We made Hamsterdam themed prompts for playing Drawful, which is a Jackbox game where you draw things and people have to guess what the title was of the thing that you drew. So you get like a word, you draw something, and people only see the drawing. You need to guess the word out of everybody's suggestions. And I wasn't sure if it said lasagna or lasagna, so I drew both. But at first, I drew him bold, and I was like, "Oh no, he might think that I know that he doesn't like to expose his head too much, so I put a little hat on there because sometimes he has a hat on."
I appreciate that, Wendy.
And
Thank
then
you.
I tried to do the glasses, but I did them round, and I tried to make them squares. But Jackbox, like when you draw like back and forth too many times, it kind of like spazzes out, which I don't know if that's an appropriate term to say.
Do you
But
think the
like-
worst thing about this is the glasses?
And then I drew lasagna in front of there because at that point I ran out of all my time trying to fix those glasses. And had like 2 seconds for the lasagna. And I was like, oh, I need to indicate that it's hot. So I made some swirly lines around it. And at that point, I gave up and just thought, all right, it's okay. Like, it's fine. He lives so far away. If his feelings are hurt, he'll just block me instead of breaking my legs.
Petrie is saying in chat, not a bad picture. If you don't know what we're talking about, after Fireside, you can go watch the VOD from our stream yesterday and watch the Jackbox section. It was, I don't know, it's 2 hours before the end of the stream. So yeah.
Which I have now caught up with. By the way,
Did you watch it all?
when is Lil Hammy B releasing that new hit single?
Well, we
also, when-
can
Also, when
probably.
are we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. We can probably look forward to Chip Cooper reporting on the new pop hit.
Oh, I see. You're gonna turn that right back around on me. Also, when are we getting? Buddy Bouncer Disney Princess? Because we all need this in our lives.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
somebody needs to draw that.
Okay, which Disney princess? Because I
Bunny
am
Bouncer.
no. I mean, like,
Oh.
which Disney princess? Because I'm leaning heavily towards like Sleeping Beauty, right? Like she's the bitchiest one.
I was gonna say, Bouncer Bunny is their own independent Disney princess. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Why not a new one?
And a strong,
leave that-
independent princess.
Yes, exactly. They don't need no comparison in their lives. Come on.
Okay, yeah, you got me there. My favorite Disney princess were always princesses that weren't recognized princesses. Like, for instance, Stitch is not a recognized princess, which is an absolute hate crime. Then,
hate crime.
yeah.
Wow.
And Alice is also not a Disney princess, which is really mean. Because she's so cute. And who else is a forgotten Disney princess? Do we know any forgotten Disney princesses?
Isn't like Xenomorph technically a Disney princess or something?
Oh my
Who's
god.
Xenomorph?
Because the Xenomorph from Alien, because Disney
Oh,
owns
from
Fox.
Alien. Okay.
Yeah, because Disney owns Fox now.
So the Xenomorph Queen would technically be a Disney princess?
The HR Giga alien, that's so cute. Yeah. I have a little.
That's personal opinion. Alright.
She's cute. She's so sweet. She's just protecting herself.
Yeah, of course.
And at the end of the movie, she's spoiler alert, just hitching a ride.
Isn't the lore like that the aliens were specifically designed to destroy humanity or something?
How dare you?
I'm not up on the dank alien lore.
Yeah, but can you blame them? Like, honestly, look at what we've done in the like, you know how long dinosaurs were around? In comparison to how short we are around, and look what we've done to this place.
Yeah. Were you gonna say, look what we've done in the... I mean, because you're not really wrong if you're talking about, like, a sci-fi set in the future.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm already appalled.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough, yeah.
I'm already appalled now. Like, there is an actual plastic island in the ocean. Like, a big enough to walk on. It's insane. And I'm so pissed that Google Maps doesn't let you see it. Because, like, you should be aware. Like, you should know. Just every time you pop, like, a small plastic bottle, because you don't want to log around, like, a reusable bottle, just what kind of an asshole you are. I'm sorry.
Well, see, if you had enough money, you could get reusable bottles and then still throw them away after one use.
Oh my god. Like, I mean, like, I talk about reusable bottles, but I mean, like, what I do, because, like, obviously I'm not, like, it's always better to use what you have on hand than to, you know, throw something away and buy something that's reusable. So if I buy plastic bottles, which I do when I'm, for instance, at conventions, because I don't want to... A plastic beach. It's a plastic beach. Wow. No, because I don't want to like drag those germs home with me, for instance. So what I do at conventions is I buy like one of these like really big water bottles, like the ones you can't drink out because they're so big. And then I buy 3 or 4 regular sized ones and I keep refilling them, because that is the most ergonomic thing that you could do. It's still shitty, but it's, you know, like better than like using a reusable water bottle and then like getting sick at a convention. But like I do bring them home, I do wash them out, and then right now I just refrigerate water bottles that I fill up with like tap water, I guess. This turned into something else than a deaf fireside. I'm sorry.
I
know I'm a lesbian. I shouldn't also be eco-conscious. I'm pushing it, but it's something I'm passionate about.
Why?
Anyway, Kung Fu Fighting Hamsters out today.
Yes. Out today, out yesterday, out tomorrow, out in the future.
On Nintendo Switch, Steam, iOS, and Android. So, guys, I don't know if you know, but remember when I told you how important like wish listing is and how important like like pre-registering us and stuff, because so many of you actually supported us especially during the testing phase on Google Play as well. We actually got featuring on App Store for release day. Like, that's ridiculous. We were the top games we love. Like, I don't know, Kairos, can you, if you send you can you grab the screenshot out of the Muse Games server and pull it up? Because I am so proud. Jesus Christ.
Which one?
Like, it's in Hamsterdam. If you go to the Muse Games Discord and you click on the Hamsterdam channel, there it's in games we love. We're in the top charts. We're number 34. Like 34 of all games. Like
34.
I don't know, I'm
I
sorry.
just saw a message that said 24. Where was that? Let me double check that. We
No.
like here, we are now top 10 action game and top 25 game
No.
overall on iOS and US.
No.
Yep.
Oh my god. I
It's
have
amazing.
an Android phone, so like I'm not like up to like holy
It's okay.
Macaroo. That is awesome. 20.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
We're over Doom. I'm sorry. We're over
Yeah?
Doom. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
What? Yeah, we're over Doom
over
too.
Doom.
Yeah.
We're only 4 places away from Stardew Valley. I'm sorry. Tim is coming for you, you little chicken. But do you notice a trend with all these avatars that are in this top things? They're all blue background. That's so interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's because like remember when I said we were testing stuff on Google Play? Like I was I guess like I was kind of like the analyst that did the stuff. When I say analyst, I'm using this term very loosely, but I did the analytics and I did the testing and to see what would do better. And you guys almost by a landslide decided that this icon was a lot more appealing to you than the other items that we pushed forward. We tested 5 different store items and icons, and we are going to switch them around during release just to see how it improves / like how it like turns around and stuff with like a bigger audience now. But it is still super interesting that is such a trend right now to have a blue background image, and that does make a difference. Like people go if you're like a person who goes like, oh, a good game, it doesn't matter with icons. Yeah, it does. Like you scroll through, you look at the icon, you give the game like 5 seconds to impress you. Even when I install, I mean, like this is a paid app, so it's different, but like free apps, holy crap, do they need to sell me? They have 10 seconds to impress me once I have it installed, or it's gone from my device. I do not mess around with storage space.
Yeah.
But yeah, like thank you so much. Keep pushing. I want to crush Stardew Valley. So another thing that's super important right now is in the release week, the reviews that come in are like important for us to keep getting this kind of featuring, and also to get them to kind of like shake hands with Google and go like, or with Apple in some cases, and go like, see, told you it's worth trusting in us. Like, because if you noticed, all the other games that were like up there are kind of like more bigger productions than we are. Stardew does have gay marriage. I love Stardew. I have only played it on my friends' devices for short times, but it looks so cute. It's so cathartic. It's something that I would definitely play.
Yeah, what did you play it on?
Work.
What
I played it on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steam. Yeah.
I'm just curious because I've only played it on Steam. So when you're talking about that you played it, I was curious. Yeah. I only played it after they added multiplayer. So that's my experience with it. Is it still in beta, or is it official release now?
I think it's already official.
Is it official?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
not
multiplayer
anymore.
Let us know if you want the devs to play some Stardew Valley sometimes, because that is a fun business experience.
Oh my god, that does sound...
How many players can join that?
I don't know. Do a Google.
Do a Google quick. Live Googling from the streamers.
I want to say is it just...
Tune in for.
Yeah, is it limited? It's probably limited to 2 or 4. Is it 4? Okay, it's 4. Yeah, we could definitely spend 2 hours a week
You
playing
already
Stardew Valley.
okay. And
Hey,
I
that's so
see that Leland's
cool.
picture is gone.
And
Yeah,
I'll be like,
Leland is just a void.
I'll be like,
It's true.
okay, we're playing Stardew again. Time to go outside and gather eggs. It's just like real life.
Time to get eggs.
Yeah, it's just like real life.
I was
You gotta go
growing
gather
plants
those
on
eggs
most
every
of the
morning.
time.
Fantastic. Great
Oh, I like the
stuff.
eggs because like it seems like one of the best sources of food in that game is just eggs, and then you just fry them up, and then you got just again, it's just like real life.
Jesus Christ. I've not played it for that long. I just played it for long enough to think it's cathartic. But yeah, like being so close, really rated to a game like Stardew Valley is definitely like breathtaking to me.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like
It's awesome.
if you'd asked me like I don't know, not even like multiple years ago, like a year ago, I would not have seen myself in like this position of having a game that was not only like me being part of a game release, like just like when I first when I got the intern. Okay, that was more than a year ago. My bad. But when I first got the internship here, like it was just Guns of Icarus. I didn't know really anything about the other projects going on, so it's it's huge. And it's not only being part of this game, this awesome game release. It's also seeing it be up there with other game. For me, I guess it's kind of like, and maybe for you too, Wendy, but it's kind of like if you were to suddenly be on par with like big streamers that you know or something, and you're like,
Yeah, like,
how did I get here?
How did this happen? What is this?
It's amazing.
That was actually my first credit in my life, being in Hamsterdam as a video
Aw,
Oh,
maker.
congrats!
As a video maker, yeah. I think I've been in a couple from kickstarting things, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the same, yeah.
I put an app on the App Store like 5 years ago. And that was my first credit.
What's it called? I want to look it up.
It's gone
Yeah,
now.
let's look it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because it's not compatible with the new cookie
Yeah.
cutter lens.
I
Yeah.
thought maybe you removed it because you were like, nope, I don't want this here. Thank you for making that announcement, Leela. I don't know if you want to put that on Guns of Icarus, but you could probably put it on the Ember server.
Right.
Ember, yeah.
I think the Guns of Icarus
is
server is getting a little like they've had their Hamsterdam fill.
Yeah, so just to
They've had it for
reiterate
so long.
in stricter terms, so we are featured on the iOS App Store, and funnies aside, it is super, super imperative and helpful if anyone has the time to leave an honest review. Like now is do or die for the reviews times for us, and that is every single review just helps so much. So like just if you have a minute, it really helps so much right now.
Is
Like
the
today.
Hamsterdam actually like official or like verified in Discord?
No, we didn't like get enough people, but we can get most of those features if people nitro boost the server. We got 2 to get one of the big ones is the custom server URL, which we get at level. Is that at level 3?
You get that at like 50 boosts.
That's level 3. That's level. So that 50 boost. That's probably out of our reach, but if you have Nitro and you like Hamsterdam, we would definitely appreciate your Nitro boost to get us closer to that goal. And yeah, but more important than that is the reviews. If you have purchased the game, please leave a review. It
Honestly,
really
just like
really
a
helps
smiley
us.
face, a thumbs up, a good 10-10 with hamster again.
Yeah.
Like it really does help out. And not just for us, like for any game. I know you guys have at least 10 games sitting on your phone that are just like games that you play every now. You don't have anything to say about them because they're like fun, right? You play them. Like there's nothing to say about that, but you lie in bed and sometimes you play them. So you're like, Because like I feel like with negative, this is my experience with negative reviews. I'm like fired up. I'm passionate. I'm like, this game did not live up to my expectations. And here is a bullet point list of why it's not good enough. And then I get like super
Oh my
poetic.
god.
But when I like games, number one, it's not pink. No, I'm kidding. But when I like stuff, I'm just like so chill about it, right? I'm just like, it's decent.
It works.
Like, there's nothing to say about it. It works. It's what I was expecting.
It just works. Well, I don't know about iOS. I'm not that familiar with iOS, but on Google Play, you don't even have to type anything. You can just rate it.
You can just rate it. And that's the thing. Like, you'd think that if you wanted, like, I always feel like a little bit sad about that because, like, then I have this solitaire game that I play like literally every night on my phone until I fall asleep, and I love it. But it's nothing. It's solitaire. Like, what kind of like Shakespearean thing could I pull out of my ass saying that I like this game, right? But you'd think that developers go through the comments and think like, oh, this person just like left 5 stars. Like, who's gonna be helped by reading a like empty 5-star review? No one, right? But it does help developers. Like, you don't help other people downloading it. Of course, like if you want other people to play it, say something funny or witty or like write your actual experience. If you want us to know bugs and stuff like that, it's not the best way to reach us. The best way is always writing us an email, like honestly. But you can also leave it there. Like, we'll get to it, just not as fast. And like it definitely also helps other players to know what to expect, right? But yeah, if you leave an empty, just like 5-star review, it still helps us as devs. Like, you wouldn't believe how much it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Which is also why a lot of games have, like, if you ever ask yourself, like, who's posting all these empty, like, 5-star reviews? Probably just, like, people who don't want to say anything besides, like, support the developer, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and Hamsterdam doesn't say. Does Hamsterdam say, like, do you like the app? I don't think we have anything like that in there, do we?
No, we don't have anything. We don't do pop-ups in our game because it feels cheap. Like, you pay for a quality product. They don't want you to feel like you're playing on a pinball machine.
Where
right?
a lot of apps have that, but we don't. But it's still important.
Oh my god, can I talk about something? Because I've been fired up about this for a long time. Here's some negativity coming. Settle in.
Oh no.
No, remember the first Harry Potter game that ever came out? Like, you're in this Hogwarts School of Wizardry. I played this game. I was super excited for it. I was like, oh my god, this game looks like this was on the phone and it looked like a decent 2007 PlayStation game, right? Right? Has anybody played it?
The first Harry Potter game?
Yeah, the first Harry Potter game on mobile. Yeah.
Oh, on mobile. Okay.
On mobile. Yeah. So I downloaded it and I quickly discovered, and that was my first time encountering it, that it had an energy mechanic. An energy mechanic is maybe it's called something else, but I call it energy mechanic, and I thought it was called energy mechanic. Is that it works with, you run out of time and energy to play the game, and either you will pay to play for longer or you'll wait until you can play again, right? And sometimes it's usually mapped out, and energy or stamina, yeah. So it's usually mapped out to be exactly stopping where it gets interesting, to keep you want to go. And it's very exploitative to children because children have much more urgency. Like, children don't have patience, while adults go like, fine, I'll just do some work then. Like, do your laundry, do something else, right? But they can balance, they're multitasking, but children don't have that ability yet. So you're like this 10-year-old kid in wizardry school. You encountered this suddenly, like you spend some energy on reading a book, learning a spell, then you go to this chamber and there's this plant attacking you, strangling you, and you're trying to spell yourself out of it. And what happens? You run out of energy. And it's so early in the game. It's the first time you run out of energy. It's the first time you encounter this. And you see this little kid strangled by the plant, right? And it just says like, hey, want to get out of this situation? Buy these coins or come back in 2 hours. And you just like leave that strangled kid on there, right? And you just like close the app and go like, bye, Felicia. I don't know. But Well, I don't know what she's supposed to do. And like Eurogame actually ran that story. Yeah, Devil's Stare. Oh my god, you guys know. Yeah, no. I really, really hated that because it was so exploitative. Because like I knew what was going on because I am almost 30. But this is a game that is also aimed to children. Like it's weird that I'm playing as a 30-year-old playing a 10-year-old kid going to like wizardry school. We can all agree that it's slightly weird, right? But it wouldn't be weird for a 10-year-old kid or for a 15-year-old kid to play this. Anyway, they did update it. They tried to get a lot of people back by like pushing, like you get coins and stuff for coming back or for reopening the app. I still have it installed to this day and haven't opened it up again just because I was so disappointed in it. But yeah, like exploitative mechanics like that are often I wouldn't say necessity, but it's a way to finance making a free game that so much work goes into, because it was a very, very well-made game. It was. You can't deny that. As much as you might hate this game, as much as I might hate this game now, it's an amazing game. It just has a very shitty exploitive way of making it worth the developer's time. Anyway, that was my little rant. I'm just saying that there's a lot of ways that people go about trying to make a game intriguing, trying to get people back. And just, oh yeah, that was it. That was what I wanted to say. Before you enter this chamber, just before you enter this chamber, the first time your energy runs out, the first time you get strangled by this plant and can't help yourself unless you throw money at the situation, that is the time that it asks you to review the game.
Oh my god.
And that took me out. Like that was so exploitative. And I wasn't the only person who saw that. Josie saw it, and it was also in that Eurogamer article. But yeah, no, I thought, like, just to tell you, like, a lot of pop-ups like that exist, and I think they have their place, and I think they have their value. But I don't know. I think they have their place in a free-to-play game. I think we should or could still add a please review the game at the end. However, we also just wanted to give you time to breathe. And if people love us enough, they'll give us a review. If not, then not. But I think it's important for you to know just how much of a difference it can make. Okay, rant over. You can talk again. Sorry.
All right.
Sure. Time to take my vitamins.
It's all right. I was doing other stuff while you talked, so now I don't know
how to follow that up.
But have you not encountered that at all? Does anybody actually know what I'm talking about? Like anyone?
Yeah. What you're talking about. Energy mechanics. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are quite the bane of free-to-play games.
And they give you a little bit of the premium currency to get you hooked.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll give you like 45, but the minimum amount for buying anything is like 50.
Yeah, I'm more familiar with. Yeah, I'm more familiar with it, where it's like they give you a little bit, and it's like it's enough to like skip a thing like once or twice, and then after that you're like, oh, now it takes so long.
Just enough leftover where you barely can't afford to do it again.
Yeah.
And then throw in the deal of, oh hey, but if you act today, get 50% off. Yeah, that's.
I've seen a few that where they have that, but then they're also like, or you can watch an ad instead, and I'm more okay with that because it's not like either I wait or put money into it. There is a third option, which makes, like, if it was just like, hey, here's an ad, have fun, I'm not a fan of that. But if it's like you can watch an ad, then maybe. It's not like I actually watch the ad, of course. I just click it and then set the thing off to the side. But yeah.
Sorry about the typing noise if that's really loud on stream.
No, I don't really hear.
Okay.
I mean, the typing noise did really accentuate your angry review thing that you did earlier.
Oh man.
Okay. Anyway, yes, Hamsterdam stream. We mentioned it, but like the stream yesterday was amazing.
Insane, yeah. It was insane.
We were setting it up. We haven't. Muse Games has done a 24-hour stream before, but I wasn't directly part of that setup or the streaming, and I know Renee and Sean weren't either. So, and we had a trade-off partway through from Sean to Renee, and all of it went so smoothly.
So smoothly. Like, big congratulations to everyone who made the stream possible. Also, you guys who were there, because it was so entertaining. Our views were up by so much. I haven't looked at the Streamlab yet, but I know that we had a lot of views considering of what we usually do. Because like, let's not fool anyone. We're not like Twitch streamers you'd watch. We're like some nerds who make video games, and that's exactly who we are.
Whoa! Hold the phone on that last statement right there. No, but seriously.
Maybe one of us. Maybe one of us is a Twitch streamer.
Okay, fine. Sorry, but like I feel like we don't like. I feel like in 2019. Developers are supposed to be so many things at the same time. They're supposed to be marketeers. They're supposed to be PR managers. They're supposed to be organic and down to earth, yet shaking hands with, like top tier streamers all the time. They're supposed to get natural organic reviews, but at the same time are supposed to pay a fair wage to all the streamers that cover them without sponsoring. I don't really know how it works, but and then they're supposed to like be also streamers and like super awesomely show off all their stuff with like high-tech video editing, like live from the studio, always putting time aside without crunching, like it should just fit into your schedule. And like, I want to live in that world, but I don't. Like streaming is always on top of everything else that we do. It always takes it away time. So every time...
Oh, continue.
I was saying, just like every time we stream, that is an additional hour to a workday. It doesn't like squeeze in. And we do want to make that time for you guys because you're so sweet to us. And I feel like we should keep you up to date with how we're doing, what the development's like, what we're doing with bug tracking and feedback suggestions, and just like generally like keep our fingers on the pulse of the community. So yeah.
Chicken Run is saying Cairo still needs to be 2.9.
2.9? What does that mean?
Amsterdam.
Cairo still needs to be 2.9.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Weasel Challenge.
You're supposed to get that beanie.
Yeah. Hey, Kairos, should maybe fire up some Hamsterdam.
You can put that
do it now. We'll do it live.
Put it,
Do you want me to shift?
Yeah, for sure.
And I have it right here.
Giving the people what they want there, Kairos.
Indeed.
This just turned into a Hamsterdam stream.
Well, yeah, I mean it is. And we were kind of planning this. Like Renee did say that if he didn't get it during the stream yesterday, he'd do it during Fireside today.
Matt, I said so many things in that stream.
You've got about 20 minutes to do it.
I have to admit to you guys, like, I don't remember yesterday happening.
I was very tired. Hopefully it didn't come through on stream how tired we were.
We were so tired.
By the way,
4 hours. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone in the office who was helping me finalize everything that went into the stream at last minute so that we could bring that fantastic stream to you guys. Especially the Chip Cooper stuff. Really, really, really enjoyed the final product on that.
It's so
shout out to Warren.
Yeah. Warren is the best.
For those of you who saw the stream yesterday, what did you think of Chip Cooper? We were... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I was answering the same question as you were. How long were you guys streaming for? So 8 hours, the entire work day of yesterday. So as soon as people came into the office, we switched on that camera. We had some intros for we had a little Hamsterdam news reporter. Like it was a little face-rigged hamster. He did news reports. He did all the scenes changes. Like every time we had a scene change, Chip Cooper reported one of the weekly wheels, read it out loud, and then said, "Up next, Derek doing some hamster food moves." And it was so cute. I'm so sorry you missed it, but there's VODs up. Don't worry.
Should we? Here's a question, Wendy. Should we post those separately?
Yeah,
On
we are going
YouTube
to.
and Twitch? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you're gonna see those separate at some point then. So
Yep.
not to worry. Oh, we've got Hamsterdam gameplay going on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Hopefully we can continue talking over
So,
that
like-
while you play.
Yeah, yesterday we did just because we're saying that
Oh.
we don't remember what happened. We woke up, 4 hours of sleep, and just immediately
Yeah.
streamed for 8 hours.
You
And
got
then
sleep?
at the
Yes.
yeah.
Well, and I want to
But-
point out
What
too,
is
that
sleep?
stream.
I don't know
that-
what that is.
That stream started at 10 Muse time, which is, and we got there for setup an hour before that, and I am 3 hours behind Muse time. It was a very early start to the day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it
No,
was very
for
late
me it
start for me.
wasn't.
But
Yeah, for me as well. But I was up till 5 a.m. the previous day, and it started at 3 a.m. the next day. So I had very little sleep because
Right.
after you stop work, you still need to calm down. So by the time I was asleep, it was the early morning.
Howard? Oh, sorry.
Howard, what?
Howard just posted an image of Top Charts iOS, and we're at 9 now.
We're number 9!
Keep it going.
That's for the action. That's for the
Action.
Action. Yeah.
What?
That's
What?
yeah.
That's
Number 9.
still
Yeah, that is action. It's still,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's
Oh
really
my
good.
god! I'm sorry, I'm losing my tits. Which would actually be pretty
This is
nice.
amazing. So, yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to throw that in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget. Wait a minute. That I'd like to point out in chat. It wasn't just an 8-hour stream yesterday. We also had Dev Games After Dark.
Yeah, we had
yesterday,
Dev
too.
Games.
So we had 9 hours of streaming yesterday. Some of
Yeah,
us.
it was a very long
Jesus
day.
Christ.
Yeah.
No, I was so dead. So I did a dumb. I am a budget queen, and my chair broke a couple of months back. I had a pretty crappy office chair to begin with. I was being a big idiot, and I saw this almost Star Trek looking egg-shaped chair in gray, and I was like, oh my god, it's only 60 euros. I'm gonna get it. It looks so cool. I'll feel like Janeway. And that ruined my back, and I was kind of glad when it broke, and I used a folding chair to supplement it. Yeah, like an extra. I used a folding chair to supplement it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much better for my posture. I'm so glad I didn't just buy another office chair and waste my money on it. And then this release week, I've spent at least 15 hours sitting on that damn fucking folding chair in probably the gayest poses I can think of. Not a swear word, but we all know lesbians can't sit on a chair, right? It's
That's the
true. We're
You say
so
so.
terrible at it. Yeah. And so I ruined my back. By the time yesterday I went to sleep, I was crying for pain. And now I'm either I'm gonna invest in a standing desk or I'm going to invest in a better chair, but ideally both. But if I'm getting one first, what do you guys think I should do? Can you give me suggestions? Because they're both about the same price. I want to get a nice desk that you can rise up to stand or sit down, but it's got a mechanic thing in it. I don't know.
You should
What
make
do you
another
guys think?
tweet. You should make another tweet, and you can link it in chat before we end the stream.
Like a poll.
Yeah, like you did for your laptop.
No, the problem. Yeah, that's true. The problem I have with good I can't get a gaming chair because let's face it, I live in a studio apartment. I basically sleep next to my oven. So if I get a gaming chair in here, I can literally not turn around. So I'm looking at office chairs or elegant solutions to something that's high back. I don't know. Or just straight up have a standing desk and just not sit down. But yeah, I don't know what to do yet. If you have suggestions, let me know because it's hella expensive.
I'm not good today.
Oh, are you not doing this?
Ah, shit, I forgot to click.
You're not doing well?
I'm not doing well. I need to do something about that.
Yeah, get good.
Well, you're better at it than I am, so I can't know. I keep going back to the stream, but like, we did peak out at I want to say 41 viewers right at the end when we were really pushing to hit 40. Other than that, I know Twitch, Mixer, everything except Steam was pretty solid at 20 to 23, which is, you know, double what we normally have. It was amazing. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just really happy that stream went as well as it did, because I won't lie, I was a little nervous. Like, are we gonna set up this big stream and have 5 viewers? But no, it was great. And yeah. What? I can't hear anyone. Oh, okay. I thought my internet dropped. Okay.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
we're
good.
all just brain dead after this week. We're all so tired.
Yeah.
So what other news do we have for Hamsterdam? What's the future of Hamsterdam look like? Well, I know we're still working on bug fixes.
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
couple
we'll
things
have-
from the most recent reports since the release. I know we already have a couple things on our list.
Yep. Definitely
Yeah,
had
that's exactly it.
that stuff. My near future for Hamsterdam is responding to the many emails, mostly from Kickstarter backers. So if you're a Kickstarter backer and you haven't heard back from us, that's on me, because I was busy yesterday and then very tired yesterday, and I'm sorry I will get back to you today. Yeah. And we have a hamster hangout tonight. We'll go ahead and do that again. In the future, we'll probably either swap that back and forth between the Hamsterdam server and the Ember server, or maybe move it to the Ember server. But for now, today, we will do that on the Hamsterdam server again. So if you want to play more Jackbox with us, that'll be 3 hours after the end of this stream.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I am honestly going to sit out this one. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's
I
okay.
made a promise to myself that today at 10 p.m. I'm going to shut down my computers. I'm going to put a face mask on. I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to put my pin curlers in. And I'm going to chill the hell out with some rose lemonade.
Good.
Because that's how I celebrate my day off.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it so much. But until then, I'm gonna push, get as many emails out to you. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for emails from me, for either game key reviews or bug issues. Although, to be fair, bug stuff is more like Jenny's forte. I'm more like, hook me up with game keys. I have a Steam community with 200 people. but I also do a lot of the correspondence with people that are dissatisfied. Because I want to make sure that we make sure that you guys are all good with what we provide. Or get your fair money back, because, like, for sure, right?
I didn't.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely, Wendy.
Are you still losing, Kairos?
Yes.
Nice.
He says he's losing as he just cleared the level. He
Wow.
wants all those bonuses. That's what he wants.
Yeah. Like
He has to get the beanie. The
objective
goal
here.
is to get the beanie.
Yeah, the goal is to get the beanie.
Okay, so
Goal
it's
was
not
always
actually
get the
clear.
fish gloves.
Oh, there we
We
go.
want those fish gloves. Oh god,
I know I
love
joked about that. I joked about that several times during the stream yesterday. How Leland still can't get the fish glove.
Does he only like I've played 11 hours of Hamsterdam, and my only goal the entire time has been to get the fish gloves. I have 11
They're
hours
so
just on
cute.
Steam.
I think I got him yesterday. No,
Slap
I
him
don't
with a
think
bit.
that I got him yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if I did
It's
that
so
well.
weird because Hamsterdam appeals to such a broad audience. Like, we have people from so many sides. Like, there's people that tell us the game's too hard for my daughter, and we have people that tell us the game's really easy and I only have to press X to win. I don't really care about the bonus objectives, so I don't really know what the fuck to do. I'm just like, okay, first of all, Evo. No, it's sorry, Evo is like a competitive game even. it's just interesting to see how many people like really love this game and really want it to fit their purpose, and that is so heartwarming to me to see, because like even when somebody is like complaining, obviously, it's not hard to see that they want it to work out, right? And that is so flattering, because like you could also imagine it another way around where they don't bother to leave a review at all. And I would argue that sometimes having a negative review is better than having no review, because you can talk. We try to respond to almost all the reviews get on games that are out, and try to make developer responses. Just like if it's like just a review that goes like smiley face, we go like smiley face cat. Or if it's like thanks for the game, we're like you're welcome.
Can
And
you
if
look
it's
at
like
the...
this game sucks, like oh, what
What
happened?
am I looking at?
Can you look at the combo score right now?
92.
92.
Oh, you're not there yet. Okay.
No. Did you manage to glitch the combo counter?
No, not at all.
Oh. Because we had a person earlier today that was specifically trying to glitch the combo counter. They got it up to 431.
I got it, I think 600 or something. Oh, come on! He went away. Okay, I had a combo on him. Never mind.
Yeah, my internet can't handle watching the stream.
Yeah, I can hear
I'm
it.
really
I can
sorry,
hear
I'm
that it
gonna
can't handle it. It's alright.
Is it
Yeah, I
done?
don't see what
I
your combo
closed it,
counter
I
thing.
closed
Yeah, you have to end him with a KO, I believe.
Yeah, it's done. I have it.
Or is it a charge attack? You got it. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
You did it. You got the
Yay,
bean.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Nice.
You did it!
Nice.
Woo!
Incredible.
Show that off on stream.
There you go,
Yeah, it's on
everyone.
stream. It's on stream. Cool.
Bask in the glory.
Alright, so
No,
But which one is the
But yeah,
fish things?
1-9?
well, one.
1-6?
1-9.
1-6 is the jailbreak mouse.
1-9.
Isn't that the
Guppy
one?
gloves, right?
Oh right, yeah, 1-9. Got me
Where
glove.
the cleaner never get... Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, so such ham style.
Okay,
Um,
cleaner. And just to be safe, I'm not going to do a beanie with it. With this, I'm going to do.
Isn't the
only
beanie
cleaner.
really good?
2 KOs.
Yeah, the beanie's really good.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. So yeah, you got about 10 minutes.
Oh, it's done. Oh, it's
The
already
maximum.
done.
So anyway, yes, again, if you do own Hamsterdam on any platform that lets you, please do go leave a review. Like, play through the
not-
game,
not
give
just
it an
for
honest
us.
review.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it an honest review, but please do review.
Yeah, because like honestly, that's what I wanted to say before Kairos won the thing. With negative reviews, we at least know where you're at. We know that this is something you can't enjoy, or something doesn't work for you. Like maybe your controller doesn't connect properly to the game, and we can contact you. We can fix it together. With like no review, we don't know what's going on. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like generally, like we're not asking for positive reviews here. We're just asking for honest ones. And
Yep.
for every game that you love, like go through your Steam library, go through the games that you have installed on your phone. Just like look at them and go like, do I like this? Did I have like 2 hours of solid enjoyment out of this?
We'll
And
do
just, like,
Hamsterdam
leave a nice
first. Do
review.
Hamsterdam.
Do
Yeah, do
Hamsterdam
Hamsterdam
first,
before
yeah.
you look at the rest of them. Yeah.
No, like
But-
honestly, my goal is to have every Steam game that I enjoy have like a positive review on it. I'm still doing it. Like every Saturday evening, I sit down and I just like review some Steam games. Cause like I want to also like, you know, like give back. I can't just like ask for reviews and never give any, right? But yeah, it
Oh.
really does help.
Oh, and we have had some reports that people who are Kickstarter backers who had the APK installed previously can't leave a review after they purchase the game, and that's kind of out of our area of fixability, but we still want to help you try to troubleshoot it.
Wait.
So-
Didn't Alex have the same problem?
Done.
Alex had a similar problem, but I don't know if it was the same.
Okay,
If
because-
you have that issue, let me know on the Hamsterdam Discord, and we'll see if it is the same issue, and see if we can fix it. Okay.
Yeah, because like I think we know what it is. I think I
Yeah,
know what it is.
it
I think
might
you have
be-
to.
It might be
Yeah,
two
I-
similar but unrelated issues, and I don't know
Yeah.
yet.
So what I had to do to even like when I was game testing for Hamsterdam, I had like a bunch of Hamsterdam versions installed, and it really confused the game. So I had to uninstall the APK, or I had to uninstall the test flight each, like because they just cancel each other out. And I had to reboot my phone without it, and then I had to uninstall the Google Play version alone.
Nice,
And
you got
use
the guppy
different
gloves.
accounts.
Yeah, I got the guppy gloves.
Oh, and if you are having that issue, the first thing I would ask you to try is view the page, the store page through browser, and see if you can leave a review there. Because from what I'm seeing, the ability to review shouldn't. It doesn't seem like it even matters whether you have the game installed. It seems like the moment you purchase the game, or the moment you start installing it, if it's a free game,
Yeah,
the button
I think
appears.
as soon as you purchase
So
it, you should be able to get
I
it.
I don't feel like having the incorrect version would be the issue, because before the game's even installed, you can leave a review. So I would say try it in a browser if you have not tried that yet.
Sorry
Geez,
about
Wendy.
that. I'm sorry. I live in London, and
It's amazing
coffees
music.
are not very good at their jobs.
Also, I saw a comment that said we should do release day streams more often. We need more things to release in order
Yeah.
to do release day
We
streams.
will do release day streams every time we release.
Yeah,
something.
we will do them as often as we can, which is one per game.
I'm supposed to show the power of Beanie.
Yeah. Do you have the thumbs up? The one the foam
know.
finger. Do the foam finger. Oh, you gotta do it into a level.
I
do
can
the
do it.
Do the foam finger and
If I have
the
it now.
yeah. Do the foam finger and the beanie.
Foam
And-
finger. Okay,
and the
charges
green,
even
I think it's-
faster.
Oh, and the green. Is it the green one? The green shirt. If you have that one.
Green channels. The
That's your combo. That's your combo.
Oh god.
That's your
That's true.
combo.
Let's try
Do
this.
that. I know. I figured it was a joke, but I still wanted to address it to all have a laugh at. Because I think it got missed by people, so I wanted to address it and have a laugh. Do we have? What else do we have? Do we want to touch on Guns of Icarus, or just leave that for next week? Because we don't have much right now, because we have been focused on Amsterdam, but
Comes up
we can
with
touch
this.
on it if you want.
Let me
It is
go
not
ahead-
forgotten. It's just
let me-
on the background.
Let me go ahead and touch a couple points here, if y'all don't mind. Let me take care of a couple of events. Don't forget to check out our regular events. The current season of Crucible ends tomorrow. Don't forget to check that out at 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on that'll be specifically on twitch.tv/MuseGamesNYC. So it will not be on. It won't be on Facebook. It won't be on Mixer or any other platforms. It will be on Twitch. We will get the replay up to YouTube as soon as we possibly can, though. Let's see what else. Of course, we've got Sunday Community Skirmish on Sunday. Don't forget to check that out. So check out all of our competitive events. Also, don't forget to check out Chaos Skirmish. That's at 9:30 Eastern. 9:30 p.m. Eastern, I should say. And also, don't forget to check out our weekly events. Don't forget to check out Tuesday and Thursday Dev Games. Don't forget to check out, let's see, Monday Munker Madness, which I believe recently, tell Marlowe's gang to calm down.
Jeez.
That was not me. I was muted.
Oh, wow, I don't know where that came from then.
Tell them to calm down. We're streaming over here. But what train of thought? Oh yeah, didn't they recently get in that event? Didn't they recently get a profile pic for their event or
For
something?
which one?
Monday
Monday
Munker
Munker
Madness.
There is a profile picture, but we need to sort out with the organizers of that event how they want us to.
Ah.
Yeah.
So maybe
Which-
they'll be
that's-
getting a giveaway soon.
Yeah, that's another thing that has been on the back burner. In fact, let me make a note to myself right now, and I'll message the man about that as soon as we're done with the stream.
Yeah, so we've got some stuff happening with events. We'll have some giveaways for Monday Mucker Madness very soon. We'll see exactly when, but hopefully very soon. Hopefully, well, you guys will hear about it when it'll happen. But don't forget to check out all of our events. And also, I'm doing the coin change testing today so that we can confirm it to hopefully get it in the game very, very soon. So the stuff we were talking about last week, had to put it slightly on the back burner. Should be taking care of that today. Also, new PvE missions going up. I've had to put that on the back burner. That's going in the game hopefully today.
Yeah.
I believe we'll be putting in a new bounty season next week. Yeah, I think that's everything on my end.
Okay. Yeah. If you are a Guns of Icarus player, thank you for your patience with us while we get, because we've dedicated the last week and a half to 2 weeks to the Hamsterdam release, and we appreciate you just dealing with that, because I know Guns of Icarus has not gotten the attention that it has in the past these last couple of weeks. But it is not forgotten. It's not dropped. It's just not. It just hasn't been the priority, and it won't be the priority next week either. But Sean
yeah,
and Richard and people will have more time to work on. Like, it's still not going to be my priority. I'm sure I'll still be getting emails next Monday.
Guns of Icarus, just like monetarily for Muse Games, cannot stay a priority in our lives. It is still something that we're ongoingly supporting for. Right now, we're in the 7th year of supporting this game, constantly adding maps to it, constantly adding new gun types, new mechanics, balancing out the game to keep it fresh, trying to motivate the community to make more regular events for you guys to join. As Sean mentioned, there's so much going on this weekend that you can join into. And if you feel insecure about it, don't. Like, honestly, all of them are so friendly. It's such a different gaming community and so wholesome. I know vets are always salty in each community, but like in the grand scheme of things, we're very welcoming, I feel, in Guns of Icarus, especially about being new and wanting to fit in. So don't be scared. But
I mean, Guns of Icarus,
we're doing new things with it. We're doing Hamsterdam that just came out. We're focusing on Ember, which is a new game that's going to go into early access in early 2020. And there are 3 more projects in the loop. 2 more officially that are in the works in the background right now that we're also about to put a spotlight on as soon as we have reached some milestones with Ember. So we are trying to really put out new versatile games that all are so radically different from each other. And we really hope that you can it is. Really hope you cheer us on through our development process. But yeah, with that, I think we can start signing off because I really, really need to get back to work.
Leave reviews, tell your friends, tell anyone you know who has who has bought Hamsterdam. Leave a review. Anyone you know who hasn't bought it, tell them about it and see if it's something that'd be interesting. I'm not going to tell you to tell them like buy it now, but if they're not aware of it, let them know. At least spread the word. See if we can get that rank even higher. I can't even honestly. I'm sorry. I can't even honestly say like let's get to number 1 because I'm so surprised. It just surprised me so much.
I suppose.
Okay.
With that,
go ahead.
We're going to end the stream. So thanks everyone for watching, and have a good
All
one.
right, love you guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Happy weekend. Woo! Hamsterdam release weekend. Play Hamsterdam.
Hamsterdam release.